Hello, everyone. Um, for what it's worth, I did intend on streaming Mother 3 tonight. Unfortunately, I ran into some technical difficulties with my cartridge, and the cartridge I have, I'm playing through a Retron, and it didn't load save states properly and like corrupted the entire thing. So, yeah, Um, really took a lot of the wind out of my sails. So I will not be streaming tonight. I'm just kind of like that brought me down to a 2 on the excitement level and just was like a knife to the chest. So I figured um I would just talk a little bit about some new changes and my thoughts on the game and kind of the new setup I have going on here. First and foremost, I moved. I'm still unpacking. I have like two or three boxes left, and for whatever reason, those last two or three boxes are the most difficult thing to unpack, emotionally, and physically. I don't know why. I just haven't figured out where I'm going to put those things yet. And I don't want to shove them into a closet and think about it later because I feel like if I do that, it'll just sit there and never get sorted. And I don't like, I want to complete it. I want to complete the task. I'm just struggling. Um, with that, the new place is really nice, much bigger than my old place. I even built like a really cool streaming setup. That I'm kind of in my room here, and this is my piano, which will be going into my dungeon-like basement. If you follow me on Instagram, thickdg, um, you can see pictures of my creepy ass basement. It's super cool, and I'm thinking of turning it into. My original plan was like a sex dungeon, but then I thought, wow, this is creepy and cool. This would also be great as like a jam area for all my instruments and just go down there and play and do whatever. So phase one of turn the basement into jam area has begun. I've been burning peppermint candles to scare away all the spiders. Then I'm going to go through with cobwebs and begin like dust all the cobwebs and then begin phase two. But I guess point being, I moved into the new place. I'm out of my old place. This place is very nice. I've got like I'll show it off when it's complete, but in the background I've got my little PC where I streamed from once, Poppy Playtime. um, I plan on doing a few more streams from that PC, and I like the idea of that setup being in the background of this shot, and then vice versa when I stream from there this setup, my console setup, being in the background of that shot. And it's all going to get shot on like a 180-degree plane, so I won't have to break the 180 rule. And as a film nerd, I'm very excited about that. um, but yeah, kind of my head is blocking my game shelf, all stacked up there and somewhat organized. But yeah, I've got a little TV stand. I've got a TV and consoles and stuff. I want to show it off, but it's just a fire trap of wires as I get stuff sorted. So maybe a little bit later. But I did get a new mic arm, which is miles better than that jank ass like mic stand I was using before. I've clamped this to my desk slash TV stand so I can just like plug in and go. I wired my audio interface through the stand, so it's just boom, plug it into my computer, and everything's set up, good to go when it works. um, I'm also firewired into the modem, so hopefully no connection issues there. So yeah, the it's coming along great as it continues to develop. There's just going to be little things here and there that I try and approve and make the whole streaming process more streamlined. As far as the future with this channel, I've been streaming for like a little over a year now, I think. Um, and it's still super fun. I still very much enjoy it. It's There are times when it gets very or it started to become very much like an obligation instead of something that I wanted to do. And like throughout the first year, I struggled with that mentality a lot because I love playing games. I love basically using streaming as an excuse to play games that I want to play but will never get around to otherwise, or make time for myself to just do something that I enjoy doing. Um, and the way I kind of circumvented that is by every now and again just like, okay, I need to play a comfort game. For me, that's the Fire Emblem series. So I started streaming just gameplay of Fire Emblem and kind of chatting alongside of it. And that, as far as just like viewership goes, has been doing great on, at least in my opinion, on both Twitch and my YouTube channel, which is super cool because I love Fire Emblem and I love having content for Fire Emblem. Um, and mentally, it's been nice to just like relax and play games I enjoy playing without having to be on, without having to be on screen, on point, mentally there. If I'm having a bad day, I can just disassociate into some sweet, sweet tactical RPG ness. Um, so, yeah, I want to continue doing more of that. I just started with Metroid Other M last night. Um, and I'm going to kind of play through that and see where it goes. It was kind of a battle between that and another Metroid game, or another. Honestly, it was a battle between that and not Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. But I'm taking a short break from Fire Emblem because I've played a lot, and in my own time, I'm playing the Sword of Seals, um, or Blazing Blade, whichever translation it is. I'm playing Roy's game right now, and I hate it. I love that game, but I hate that game so much. But once I finish that, I might do Radiant Dawn for the channel because Radiant Dawn is my favorite Fire Emblem game, um, for many, many, many reasons. Uh, Point in case, the Ike upside down. Yeah. We've got Ike facing, I can't twist my arm that way, but Ike facing the Black Knight. It's a tattoo. It's a whole thing. And then of course, from Three Houses, the crest of flames. Yay, Byleth. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna continue doing that and just having let's plays because I've also found myself going back and just having them on in the background as something to listen to sometimes. It's just cool to hear like the music, the sound effects. I don't know, but I'm going to continue doing that. That being said, yeah. As far as plans for the future, I want to do a giveaway soon. I want to feel comfortable and settled before I get back into that giveaway. Before I moved, I had a plan to do mini arcades, and with everything going on, I kind of had to shelve that. But that is still in the works. There will still be a giveaway. That is all still happening. It is just not going to happen right now. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on as far as personal life goes, and I've been managing it as best as I can. Things in my relationship are great, which I'm very happy for, and thankful for. Um, and yeah, it was just one of those things where it's like I was excited, got the new mic arm, put in Mother 3, a game which so far I've been enjoying. And it's just everything was corrupted, and it was just like a knife in the chest, a kick in the balls, whatever metaphor you want to attribute it to. it was hurtful. So, yeah, I just did not feel like streaming gameplay because I wasn't going to be able to be present fully, at least not in the way I wanted to be. That being said, I do want to talk a little bit about Mother 3, and then I will let you all go. Because I imagine, like me, you're going to a midnight release for Tears of the Kingdom tonight. Um, Mother 3. Everyone has been telling me to play this game. I played it for the first time on stream. I've never played any Earthbound games, never played any Mother games. I know nothing about this story other than Lucas is a character. I named the family whatever I thought was good at the time. I later found out that those were not their names. Um, but I like it so far. The gameplay is great. The graphics, GBA, like incredible. The music is great. I love the on your nose like jokes and just play on video game tropes and stuff. One thing I've found interesting so far, because if you watch the first video, I feel very much in the beginning of the game. But one thing I've noticed and found interesting so far is that I named him Sam, but it's the father character, is the only character we've encountered who does not have spoken dialogue thus far. Lucas has spoken dialogue. The other brother, the mother, the grandpa, all the random townspeople, everybody has something to say. Everybody has spoken dialogue within the game. But Sam slash the father character, I'm just going to keep referring to him as Sam. Um, the father character, I think it's Flint officially. Anyway, is the only character who doesn't say anything. They speak through their actions. When, spoiler alert, when they find out what happens in the beginning with their family, their reaction isn't to cry out or yell. It is to pick up a stick and start swinging it around wildly and just an outburst of physical emotion. And I think that's a great story mechanic, like gameplay slash storytelling mechanic. So the player can kind of, I don't know if impress is the correct word, but they can put themselves in the main character's shoes because both are speaking through their actions. Sam, by effect, is doing everything we are telling them to do and not saying a thing to any of the other characters. Just only speaking through action, the action that we control. And I think as far as storytelling and being able to get into the mindset of that character and have the player like personify that character, I think that's an excellent choice. I don't know what's going to happen with the story next. I've avoided all spoilers, believe it or not. I haven't looked anything up. I'm excited to play it, and I'm going to have to like play through it in my own time to get to where I was at before, but it's not going to happen tonight. So I guess I'll just say like I'm happy where things are at with this channel. I'm upset that this situation happened tonight, and I'm very, very thankful for all of you who watch the videos and or enjoy the content. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. We'll be back on Sunday for Sunday Scaries. And other than that, I'm just going to be disappearing into some Zelda for a while. But we'll get Sunday Scaries going. I'll get caught up on Mother 3. Next week, we'll come back with Mother 3. There may be a Metroid stream in between here and there. But regardless, thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will see you in the next one. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, everybody.